Hello guys, you are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is your brother UD and I am the CEO of Pips to Dollar FX. I am on Instagram as UDFX and I am also on Telegram. I have my Telegram channel where I share signals for free. So you are highly welcome to this week. And as you know, in this channel what I do is that I post weekly chart analysis showing you my thoughts, my bias, where I'm thinking the direction of the market will go to and all the stuff. So I share it for free here so that you can also learn from it. So if you are new to this channel, please do as well to click on the subscription button, subscribe to the channel, and also on the post notification button so that in any time I post any video you will always be updated. And also like and share this video because it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So have you done that? Sounds good. Let us go into the main deal of today. So I want to start by showing us the last analysis that we did, that I posted here, and you can just do yourself well to check on the last video that I posted. That's last week analysis. You will see that the analysis I did on AUDUSD played out very well. It was really profitable. It hit our take profit and passed the take profits, just exactly as I analyzed. So I'm going to show us again what I did before I go into this week's analysis. So this is the AUDUSD that I analyzed. If you can recall, this was what I said. This was where the price was at that particular point in time. This was where the price was. This area was where the price was. We had something like this. We had something like this. This was where we were. This was the place we stopped, and we were making some progression to this zone. So what I said was that this price from this particular point will go up to retest this previous broken area, and from that point we will move down at least to hit this the previous low, you know and I also went further to put some confirmation by adding the Fibonacci tool. I use the Fibonacci tool so that I can get the exact turning point of the market. So I pulled my Fibonacci from that point to this point where I told us that I am expecting the price to bounce back on the 61.8 Fibonacci level, and you can see that is exactly what happened. And I also went on to further confirm the sell by using my trend line. I put my trend line from that point. Down to this point, and you also see that the trend line also conformed to that area. So I was really waiting for a sell on that area. Now how did I enter it? I now went to the lower time frame. I was waiting to see something like a double top, and it happened. Look at this move, comes down a little, move, and after this red candlestick I joined the sell, and it was a very nice trade. It was a very nice move. So we hit the take profit, and this was our take profit. I hit it. Was over, it was 80 pips. Yes, that was 80 pips. So, and you know me, I open so many positions when I see stuff like this. So it was really a great profit for me. In fact, throughout last week, that was my major trade. The other ones that I picked was 30, 20 pips, 40 pips, but this was the one I caught 80 pips. So this is it, and this week we are on again. So I still want us to look at this AUD USD. Now look at this. We broke that low that I told us last week. We broke it, and that is the low. We broke it. We've just broken that low. You see, we broke it here. So what I'm expecting from this trade is What I'm expecting is either this trade goes back to retest this point and then sell, or from what I'm seeing, it can obey this little, resistance here, because it seems it retested it a little there. If you can check it out, let me zoom that in. You can check this out. It retested it and gave us this shooting star. This shooting star you are seeing here, look at that shooting star. So it gave us that. So when the market opens, this is what I'll be expecting. What I'll be expecting is price going up a little and then bounce back, or price going back into this level and then comes down again. So those are the two things I'll just be looking at before I can take my sell on the 1 hour time frame. So that is basically what I'll be looking at. And my take profit, take profit is down here. If you look at the daily time frame, you see that this is the next area that we are approaching. That's the next area that we are approaching. So that's the area I want to sell to. When I take the sell from somewhere like here, I will sell it down to that point. So that is basically what I'm expecting in AUD USD. So let's move to the next pair on my list here, which is GBPUSD. I got I'm still in this trade. I'm still very much in this trade, because I got this trade right from this point. So let me delete these things and start again, so that you all can learn from it. You can also learn from it. So as I on the 4 hours time frame, I saw that this trade was currently in a downtrend, making some big downward moves, and here there is this chart pattern I discovered that GBP USD was making an ascending type pattern, which is going to break down. And so I pull out my trend lines to draw the to mark out the ascending type pattern, and this was what I got. Power, that was what I got right there. And this other one here, yes. So now, as we know, in my premium class, we know that patterns like this do break down. It will break down. So my first take profit is right at this particular point. My first take profit is right at this particular point, and there is a technique I will use in entering setups like this. There's a technique we use in the premium class to enter setups like this. So I got it right here. Right here at the third touch on the trend line. So I got that there, and after that it's going to break down. It's going to break down to this point. So I am still currently in this trade. So when this trade opens, I'm planning to fix in more positions on the trades here. So what I do right here, let me just explain it briefly. What I do right here is, when I see something like this, I'll just wait for price to make first touch here, second touch here, and third touch. So when I have my third touch, that was when I took the sell on that trade. And my stop loss was right above this high, right above there. So all these ones did not hit my stop loss, and we bounced down, we went up again. With this, we are going to bounce down again. So I don't just trade like that. I must make a confirmation and to know that basically that price is going to pull down. Is going to pull down. I think this trade was also, it was also in the last analysis. Yes, last week analysis, it was there. It played out very well as I expected it. It played out, but currently we are still in that trade, because I used the Fibonacci tool right here to place from this high here to this low. So I wanted to really know the exact point that, when I use Fibonacci, I want to know the exact point that we might likely reverse from that price. And as you can see, I was expecting it to bounce off the 61.8, and that 61.8 also corresponded to that 61.8 also corresponded to the third touch of my trend line, that trend line. So that place was a very nice confluence for us to take a sell, and that was why I took that sell from that point. That was why I took that sell from that particular point, and it is playing out very well. And as you can see here, this point here, this particular point, this particular area, after price broke this point here, it now went for a retest to that point. It went for a retest to that point, see there, and we have this bearish engulfing. So when the market opens, I'm just expecting price to continue from there down and hit my take profits. So that is that guys, that is that, guys. My video is not always that long, but I always make it insightful, showing you some insights into the direction of the market. First of all, you see that the direction of this market is still in a downtrend, so we are trying our best to make sure that we follow the trend, we trade with the trend. So that will be that for the GBPUSD. Please do not go and enter when the market opens, because there are things I look for before I take my trade. So that's that. So let me quickly take us to the last analysis that I want to show us. This is on the Euro CHF. The Euro CHF. Let me clear everything and start afresh so that we all can see what is going to happen. So if you can, let me zoom this out. If you can see, this price is still in a downtrend. It's still currently in a downtrend. And look at this, we just broke massively, below that previous low there. So let me use my markup, let me use my rectangle there. We broke through this low. This price, this strategy is that simple. It makes you to follow the trend very well, combining with some tools. You will just follow the trend very well. So we broke this, we broke this in recent times here. Broke this in recent times. Look at this, recently broke out of that point. And what I'm expecting is for us to go back to retest that area and then bounce back. You get? So if you can look at that area, we have so many touches on that area in the past. Looking at the past, if you still look back, you see that we still have so many touches in the past. So that place is very, very valid for us to take a sell when the market comes into that point. And I always like to look at some other conventions. So let's take the Fibonacci and see where exactly we can turn. If I place my Fibonacci from this point, from that high to this low point, yes, this place is corresponding, this look at 61.8 and 78 Fibonacci level. Those two levels are my target levels. Those two levels, that one is for 61.8, and this particular one is for 78 Fibonacci level. So that is the area, that's basically the area. So what I'm expecting is this price going here, either here to make maybe a double top there, comes down, or it just strike inside and hit the 878 Fibonacci level, bounce back on the 61.8 level, goes back to the 78 level, and then break the 61.8 level down. This is gonna be our first take profit. This is gonna be our first take profit right there. And that's going to be our first take profit right there. We from that point, from that particular point, we are going to go down. From that particular point, we move down. So that's basically what I'm expecting price to do. And where am I going to take my profits? If you look on the daily time frame, you see that point that price broke was a very strong point. Look at it there, a very strong point. It was a very strong point there. So that point is going to retest, and then price will move back. So if price move down, where else are we going to bounce? So if I look back, I will see that this is another area that we might find a support. So that is where we are going to bounce. we are going to take our overall take profit. That's where the overall take profit will be placed. Yes, so guys, with that, I think we we've come to the end of this particular video. Let me look at something here. If the trend line can work right here, yes, I think so. Something like that. We can also use that to, yes, because you see this trend line now is cutting on this. Remember that this upper line is the 78 Fibonacci level, so this trend line is cutting on that particular point. So that's a great confirmation that that point is going to bounce back our price and take us into that sell again. Yes, so guys, that will be that for the week. So if this video is interesting to you, please do as well to subscribe on the post notification button, like and share the video, so that every time I post new stuff like this, you will always be updated. So guys, that will be that for this week. Let us watch those trades and see how they are going to go, and I believe they will go well as I planned them, because what I do is that I carefully look into the market and see the direction. Once you can identify the direction, then trade with the direction. You will not have any problem. You won't have any problem. As a matter of fact, last week was profitable, and this week too is going to be profitable. So guys, that's that. The link to my Telegram channel will be on the description of this video, and my Instagram username will also be on this the description of this video. So do well to follow me back to back, so that you can see my analysis everywhere. Join the Telegram channel, so that you have free signal, because all these trades that I have analyzed, I'm going to post them. I'm going to give the signals for free when they mature very well. So guys, that will be that. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end of this video. I love you all. Please let us keep pushing the channel by inviting people, sharing the videos with people, so that the channel will keep on growing, and in that way you will encourage me to do more and more. Thank you very much. See you in another video.